face. Just got a bloody shower. Could have cleaned it a bit better, couldn't I? I think we're sweet. State of me. What's that? Top boy, first person on. You absolute ledge. Reese P, get in. What's happening? Hardcore fisherman. Hello, mate. How we doing? Fat fish chaser. What is happening? What? Oh, what's going on with my thing? Hold up a minute. I'm just sorting out my laptop. Evening, everyone. Essex Foraging. Kieran, Tony, Eastbourne, Carl T, Legend. Lewis, yeah, you like that? You know, yeah, Mike, listen. It's got to be done, bruv. It has got to be done. Listen, I'm just trying to sort out this silly computer. Here we go. Here we go. No, I don't want Windows 10. How to get Windows 10? I'll be with you in a sec, guys. Evening, Pete. Aiden. Angle Anxiety. Make me a spanner already. I've seen who needs this. Kev, you can be a spanner. Add moderator. Kev, you're my spanner man. Just ignored. I've just got out of the shower and it clearly I didn't clean this side of my face. Kieran, all good, mate. Stephen Coates, hello, mate. Chloe, yeah, hello, mate. Mike Williams, what's the video plan with this lockdown? Right, so the plan with the video, let me just get my video up on here. The plan with the videos are now, I'm not going to do any videos, guys. Not for, I'm not going to do any videos, fishing videos. They'll just be videos of going through some gear, talking about the boat, talking about just stuff in general, really. Stuff that when I was away from the Isle of Wight, yeah, just sort of stuff that we'll be getting up to hopefully when the lockdown ends. I've got some videos, some planned videos to make. I'm not going to tell you all them plans yet because everybody. I'm just gonna do what I can. Anthony Williams, no, I didn't get an outboard, mate. Not yet. I'm still looking. But the prices of outboards are just ridiculous at the minute. They just really, really are ridiculous. Tony A, yes, that is going to be a shout. Kev, yeah, no. That's there's not really a lot I can do about that because of signal. It's a bit crap. Yours was doing the same last night, really. Do I ever fish the North East? Carl, yeah, we've just come back, mate. There's a video on my channel from a couple of weeks ago. No, mate, not yet. That'll come up at the end of the video. The winner will be whoever gives me the most likes and sends the most money through Super Chat. George, hello, mate. How you getting on? Mark, you all right, mate? I'm just trying to. Andy Cole, I doubt I'll be doing a rig making video, mate. I'm going to leave that to Seaglow for Mike because he's better at it than me and I'm no good. South Coast Angler, what's happening, mate? If I weren't banned from YouTube lives, I'll be doing them so everyone sees. Inglorious, why are you banned? What have you done? Zippy Lee, what's happening, mate? Zippy Lee, we will be there and I'll be bringing the boat with me, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. The boat is coming to Bristol Channel. The comments are just going too fast, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Seaglow, listen, mate. Everybody's the same. Everybody wants to be like me. What's the signal like? Do I keep stopping and jumping in and out? Reese 15, you and your mate want to. It all depends, mate, what your budget is. You can get a nice new boat like the one I've got from inflatableboatfishing.com. I think they start at about $950. Obviously, that's just a boat without the engine. But if one of my subscribers buy a boat and they obviously mention me, they're going to get. They get a free set of wheels that are like 130 quid to buy. So that is like my discount code. If you like through the website, you'll get a discount. You'll get a free set of wheels, which are 130 quid. so I can't really message you, if that makes sense. Yeah. So the rig wallet, that is, there'll be a video actually going up in the next couple of days of my new, my new rig wallet actually, and it is pretty full. But I did cheat a little bit, but you'll see about that. Anthony Williams, the boats ain't going cheap. I think they're just as expensive, mate. The boats are like second-hand boats. I think are stupid money at the minute for what people want from. They really are. The fat fish. No, I didn't buy no rigs. No, I didn't buy no rigs. Hell no. To be honest, though, boys, I'm still working full time, so I ain't really got time. I'm not sitting on my ass at home doing nothing. I'm still at work. Well, I'm going to work. Inglorious, listen, I can still go fishing, and to be honest, mate, I probably will still go fishing, but I won't be putting videos on my YouTube channel because there's too many haters out there. No one likes it. Listen, they're all hypocrites. 90% of them are probably jealous. But I can walk to the River Medway from my house in about 3 minutes flat. Or maybe that's a fast walk, maybe 5 minutes. Not looking at anyone. And I can fish for 3 or 4 hours without having any interaction with anyone. But some people can't do that, and they're the jealous people just because they live an hour away. So you go, cheers, mate. You're a legend. Thank you very much for your super chat. Josh, what did I miss, mate? What did I miss? I'm trying to keep up with the comments here. Do you forage for bait? Dig you nearly peeler season coming up? Essex foraging, yes. As you know, I dig 90% of my bait. What's happening, Shane? I dig 90% of my bait. Crabs, to be honest, crabs every year pay for my holiday. So I'll be getting my own crabs this year. And I've actually got to message someone because I've got a buyer lined up, I think, for all of my crabs this year, which some days on the good tides I can pick up 800 crab on a tide. That is a very, very good tide. I only probably get 4 or 5 of them across the whole first peel. But yeah, it goes off. It really does. But then I struggle to store them. I really do. Carl, to be honest, mate, we didn't go up that far. But Grimsby was grim. Like, it was really. I understand why they call it Grimsby. It really ain't the greatest of places. And don't get me wrong, I know where I live ain't the greatest of places, but I don't want to live here. I have to. I ain't got a choice. I've been trying to move to the south or the southwest for years, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Look at me here. State of it. What else is happening? Who else we got here? What's everyone else up to though? Like, who's at work? Who's not at work? Who's sitting at home? Has anyone got COVID? The mother-in-law at the minute, she's got it. Oh, Lee, mate. You gotta love the Diet Coke. I've even got spares just in case the live goes on a bit. I don't know. Just in case the live gets a bit out of hand. Jack, you're a legend. Oh, Jack, I got a message from him earlier. I'll message you later, Jack. Zippy Lee home rod building. Yeah, do you know what? I need to learn how to do a bit of that, if I'm honest. I wouldn't mind doing that. Sitting at work watching you. Good lad. What engine would you say for a 2.5? Caveman Fisher. A 2.5 metre sib, it should be on the plaque. I would have thought probably a 6 is probably max you'll get on there, maybe an 8. But for a 2.5 metre, I wouldn't want to be taking that on to sea, if I'm honest. You want at least, say, 3 metres. Just a bit more stability. You'll get away with the really, really flat, calm days, but yeah. I'm still working. I'm a bicycle mechanic, been here all week, hard work. Many customers want their bikes fixed, fixing the NHS staff bikes. How many customers have you had? Glad for us. To be honest, I'm working from a pal doing mechanics at the minute, and he's flat out. Well, he was flat out. And it's died off a bit the last couple of days, but it's our first week back, so we are hoping it's going to pick up, but we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. Get a 30 on it. Oh, I'm missing the chat here. Reese, right. So here's another thing, guys. Sorry if I'm missing. Listen, if I'm missing your comments, just repeat yourselves, and I will find it. What is the crack with this lot, Dan? Nobody's perfect. Yeah, that's all right, mate. James, what's happening? You slag. How to win these dollars? Hope you see your tax books organised studies. Listen, everyone will find out how to win $1 million at the end of the video. That's just how it goes. You have to wait till the end. All the good stuff comes last, doesn't it? Yeah, see, Lee, I want a Wilson fly so bad. But I do like the inflatable because I can literally take it anywhere. I can launch it off any beach. She's all good. Fancy coming down Essex when it's calmed down and have us. Essex foraging and fishing, 100%, mate. Yes, definitely. Whereabouts in Essex do you fish? Where's your, like, I don't know. Whereabouts in Essex are you? Are you like North Essex, like Clacton, Walton way, or are you sort of South End way? In Wales, we can't travel to go fishing or meet anyone. Has to be within walking distance. Yeah, but see, Reese 15, mate. I would happily walk fishing. Inglorious, I know, mate. Cheers, dude. Thank you. I say I can walk down the road, but if I get seen doing it, people get all jealous because they can't be bothered to walk because they're lazy. I did a 12-hour last night. Oh well, mate. I know. Do you know what? I'm on a couple of fishing groups that keep banging on about rope up here all the time, and yeah, drives me mad because I see he's all smashing the cod. Go down south end. We must north, mate. Even new location. Yeah, listen, Essex foraging. We'll sort something out, mate. Definitely. Caveman Fisher, where's the best place in Kent to get? There ain't really. To be honest, it all depends on your budget, guys. Honestly, I'll keep up with you. I've just got so many comments here at the minute. It's a nightmare. Engine wise, just looking on Facebook. That's all I'm doing. I can't afford a brand new one. I ain't got the dough for it. I've got, well, for the way prices are at the minute for engines, I can't afford a second hand one. I need a 15 for my SIP. It's as simple as that. I could probably get away with a 10, but the difference price-wise between a 10 and a 15 ain't a lot. It really ain't. So yeah, I'll need. Last year, my old Mariner that I had on my last SIP on that Honwave cost me about 550 quid. But now it's just ridiculous. That for that same engine, I'll probably be looking at £1,000 this year. It wouldn't matter. Justin, you absolute legend. I can't sell them drink holders. They were Kev's. You ledge. Jonathan Jackson, do I like Fathoms? Yeah, I do. I've had some. I don't think they're as good as the original 525 mag. Nothing beats them. There ain't a real on the planet that beats them. Paul McCartney, go see what? Colin Furs. Baz, a nice one, mate. Cheers. If you can, yeah, that'd be great. Go to customs auctions. Dave's fishing. Where is that though? Where do I find them? Tim P, yeah, you know, didn't you? I can't help it, mate. If people want to give me this stuff, then I'm going to use it, and I. Reese, do you know what, mate? I think I'll stay my side of the bridge. Cheers, though. Thanks very much. I've just seen a casting special. Hang on. My laptop's gone dead. My casting special is better than any mag. Lee, I can't, mate. Honestly, I've never ever used the casting special, but it's not better than an original Mag USA. It's not. You cheering the blue half of Manchester tonight? They need some fans. Do you know what, mate? Paul, I'm not cheering any end of Manchester. Any of it. To be honest, if they was playing the Taliban, I'd be wearing a turban or whatever it is they wear, tea-towel. I don't know. Yeah, I'd be cheering them. That's how much I can't stand them. Craig, again, I'd absolutely love a trip to Ireland. I really would. But there's loads to do before that. I really want to get to Guernsey. and Jersey. I don't know. I keep hearing things about the Scilly Isles as well. Watch, I want to go there as well. Rob Landlock Sea Fishing. Yeah, I sold the CT that I had, but I've now got an LT14, which I really do quite like actually. Dongle Bay, yeah, Kev, yeah. Tuna, we know. Mate, you know I want to get over there. You know full well I want to get over there. But it's just, it's like I've told you, it's cheaper for you to come to me than it is for me to go to you. Not only that, you earn loads more money than I do. Loads more money than I do. Oh, Dave, it's no trade secret, mate. Because to be honest, everyone knows when I start getting my peelers because they'd be posted on Facebook saying I'm selling them. Normally, last year, I think we started getting them like the end of February because we had a couple of weeks of warm weather. I say warm, warmer than -25, like what it is now. And they'll start peeling, and yeah, it was savage. They kick right off. Justin, I've been wrecking out a right a few times, mate, with Ant Hills. We've been there a few times. Me and Mike actually, me and Seaglow, we had a cushy trip one day. We was meant to be going out in our kayaks, and Ant said, "Oh no, I don't know about the kayaks." He went, "Give me 20 quid each, boys, and we'll go wrecking." So we give him 20 quid each, and he was, well, yeah, it was brilliant. It was absolutely, yeah, on old Peggy, Justin. That's it. Been on him a few times. 2 years ago, he got airlifted to hospital because of pneumonia, which, looking at it now, probably corona. And the RNLI had to drive us back in. What was that? Inglorious Fishing is hung up. What? Yeah, no, Justin, I've been out of Ant a few times, mate. He's a good lad. James, apparently so, mate. It has stopped it completely, yeah. Different rules, different places. Exactly that, Rich. Exactly that. Pardon the pun, but it is what it is. Yes, Scott. Do you know what, mate? I've been trying to move to Paul for the last 5 years. My missus won't let me. Well, she won't. She won't live with mum and dad. So Paul is my thing. Dorset, I absolutely love it. Properly love Dorset. And I fish Pearl Harbor as much as I possibly can. I'll probably get down there 4 or 5 times a year just for the weekend away. Me and the missus have our birthdays down there, like we do a night away for our birthdays. I absolutely love it. I love it, love it, love it. I haven't actually fished on the sandy bit of Bournemouth Beach. Further up, I'd say between Boscombe and Bournemouth Pier, but more towards Boscombe Pier. Me and a few pals fished a few years ago, a good few years ago now, and we caught a tiny little turbot, my mate did, and I think he caught a little tiny bass, but that was it. But it was like summer, it was hot, and yeah, it was stupid, really. Kev, I know Cornwall's going to change my life. I know. But I want to fish a bit more southbound. I want to have a go up there because they get quite a bit up there, don't they? They get a really good variety of fish. So I definitely want to. Oh, it's crap, isn't it? It's just driving me mad. Jonathan, I know, mate. It's ridiculous. It is. It is annoying. Get the waders on. Yeah, no. Look, that's again. That's It's all well and good, but they'll be waiting for you. That's for sure. They will wait for you. Oh, Mark, sorry, mate. I've only just seen your comment. Mark Newman, no, I haven't got a sib. An engine yet. I'm struggling finding one. Struggling finding one in my price range. It's a pain in the arse. What's going on here? Yeah, so that's the thing, Scott. I want to move there. I want to live where you live. What was that? It's not bad, but Jonathan, mate, listen. There is loads and loads of videos on my channel. Like a lot. I think 130 videos I've got on my channel. Have you ever looked? Oh, skills, mate. Yeah, honestly, I've been looking on Facebook. I've been looking on Gumtree, eBay for the last week or so. Well, probably more than that. Probably a lot more than that. I just cannot find anything. I've been to look at one, but it turned out to be crap. Cray cool, it is. I think it is. Listen, runners run, cyclists cycle, swimmers swim, fishermen fish. It is what it is. I can always get it. Inglorious, I need a 15 short shaft 2-stroke. But I don't want an old dog. I don't want one that's 40 years old. Billy, the best place to dig black lug, Dungeness. You can get it. They dig it in Wales. They dig it in Blackpool. Pump. It's all pumped normally. There are still a few old boys, I think, still use a cut down spade, but that's hard work. I've seen them do it. That's crazy. Inglorious, listen, if you can, yeah, as long as obviously they're not in Guernsey, because it's a long way to come, mate. It really is. I could really do with them being on the mainland. George, Devon could well be, mate, but then Cornwall does well. It's a bit like Mr. Locker. We all know Fishlocker. We've all seen his channel. It's probably one of the biggest in the UK, if not the biggest, bar TA fishing. And the reason his channel does so well is because he's got the fish. Don't get me wrong, he knows what he's talking about. He can catch a fish. He's a good angler, very good angler. But, no offence to John, no offence at all, I would love him to come to the southeast and catch a John Dory or a 19-pound bass, or after fish he catches. Like I said, he's a good angler. He really is a good angler, and he knows his chisel, especially when it comes to shells and seaweed. But where he lives massively helps him. Massively helps him. I just wish I had that. Oh, I wish I had that where I was. Stephen Foster, hello, mate. I'm all good. Cheers, dude. Oh, what was that? I missed that. Hang on, let's go back a bit. Zippy Lee, Hayden Island, bit far to travel, but good deals. Zippy Lee, listen, mate, I'm not worried about travelling. I'll travel for work. Yeah, Dave Lawrence, it was somewhere. Did he have the bass in Pompey Dock? Yeah, I think he did. I think the big bass was at Portsmouth Docks. I don't know for sure, but either way, he caught it. The fish took the bait. It's not like he netted it, so I couldn't. Like again, I wouldn't. I'm not disputing him. Honestly, I'm not, because he's a bloody good angler, and like I say, he knows his stuff. But living in Cornwall, having the waters he's got around him are rich with fish. They are and I know he has to travel a lot on his boat. Again, a lot of his fish come to the boat. If I was to sit here slagging him off, I'd look like a right idiot. No way would I slag him off. But like I say, I'd really like him to do as well in Kent, where it's just mud everywhere and dogfish and pin whiting, and that is it. That is it. Why do you think I'll travel? I've been where have I been this year? I've been to Bristol twice, Chisel 3 or 4 times. Been up to Grimsby. We went to Liverpool last year, up to the Mersey. Travelled the country to find fish, because there's nothing where I live. I really don't like doing 80-100 quid's worth of diesel to go and make a video. I really don't. But if I want to make decent videos for you guys to watch, that's what I've got to do. No one wants to see me keep catching white and dogfish. I don't want to keep catching white and dogfish. I'd rather go carp fishing, and that was pants as well. It's just, what can you do? What can you do? Well, if there's no fish there to catch, you've got to travel, which is what we've been doing. Me and Kev have a good laugh, and obviously my brother Teague's been with me. I've just got to get Mike on one of these trips. I've got to get Westy on it. But trying to get him out of his chair, it's like trying to get blood out of a stone. Where's my chat gone? Oh, here we go. There it is. Love, John. UK sea fishing, cheers, mate. He's no geezer. No, listen, the man's a legend. The man is a legend, but he's got fish to catch. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Lewis, my job, work, at the minute, I work in the mechanics, helping out, training, if you like. But I've done a lot of different things. Mainly getting my hands dirty in some way, but yeah. Nothing illegal, though. it's all obviously been straight. I'm not. But the only illegal thing I do is go crabbing when it's in lockdown. Oh, Jonathan, I'm just going back through the chat, guys. Jonathan, I will be going, definitely be going smooth hound fishing when they're back in, because Kev's got to get a smooth hound, and he's an absolute legend. I'm known as the white hunter. Piss off, Mike. Size of 33. Yeah, listen, I like pike fishing as well, but I've got to be honest. The videos I like putting videos on my channel, and I like to see the views and no one on my channel really likes pike fishing, so I don't bother. There's no point. If there's no one watches them, what's the point in doing it? I just stick with the sea fishing. People rather see me catch whiting, which I find very strange. I'm just trying to catch up. Fish Chisel yesterday, 3 hours, didn't get a bite. Tricey, that's another thing. Chisel, it can literally, well, I've always said it, it'll make you or break you. And the first 2 times I went, it broke me, and I just thought, stuff that, I ain't going there again. I'd rather go to Bristol Channel. You got much more chance of catching a fish. And then we went the other week just on the off chance. We was going to go to Clacton actually in Essex on our boat, on Kev's boat. And the weather changed, and I said, well, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for Chisel. We had the big storm, so it coloured it all up, smashed the beach to pieces, coloured it all up. And we went down there just as the wind turned northerly. It was nice and flat, and it was easy to fish. And I had them cut the codling. It's just a shame Kev didn't get none. Mike, I know you're sitting in your chair now. Where else would you be? You're either sitting on your chair or sitting on the throne. Maddie man, meet me where, mate? Do I reckon who will stop fishing? Dan, are you talking about John? Do I reckon John? Yeah, I reckon he will. Yeah, because John's the sort of lad that follows by. But for things like that's another thing he can do, because he lives so close to the sea. He can go for his walk and go and look at some shells and look at some seaweed, call them all the names they are, because that's what he does, because that's what he knows, and he'll make a video out of it. So John ain't really going to lose out. But what I'm saying to you is, if you live by the sea, I can now take my kids and my dog for a walk down the river, which is 5 minutes away. I can walk right past it. If I'm walking there, why can't I chuck a rod out next to it? Same would be with John, Fishlocker. He's going to go and do his coastal for his daily exercise. There's nothing stopping him from picking up a rock and going, this is a funny type of rock, whatever, or shell. But why can't he chuck a rod out there? Why? What's the difference? Do you know what I mean? It's stupid. It really is stupid. I need a 2-stroke, Anthony Williams. Sorry, mate. Sometimes a video cracked me up as my West Country place so much to go at. Exactly, Harry and Trace. Exactly that. The West Country is the one. Do you know what I mean? That's why people that do their videos down there have got it wrapped up. They honestly, up the top of the East Coast is dead. North Sea's crap. Norfolk, Suffolk, plenty of dogfish and whiting. If there's people out there that want to go fishing and come and go, I caught 30 fish today, you're having it off. You're absolutely having it off everywhere you go. But for people that want to target fish like cod and rays and huss and congers and what have you, if you go down to Cornwall, you've got it all. I don't know what their cod fishing's like, but then you've only got to nip up to the Bristol Channel and get a bit of dirty water, and you get them. It's sweet. It's just so hard in Kent. It really is. I should have took up stamp collecting or something. At least I could have done that during lockdown, making videos. I've got to keep touching the screen, get the chat to come up, guys. Joe, did you say you've had 20 good cod? 20 cod in Suffolk this year? I need that. Joe PK. I've never seen Joe PK. Aaron McIntosh. Yes, right. So again, a lot of people said this, and I thought of it myself. Yeah, I do get paid for my YouTube, obviously, as you all know. When I sit here now and think about it myself, I think I'm well within my rights. As I get paid for it, it's classed as an income. But then it goes down to, is it my only income? No, it's not my only income. Do I need it to live? No, I don't need it to live. Therefore, there's probably my answer. If I'm being straight with myself, then yeah, there's my answer. And if I was to quit my job tomorrow and say, right, that's it, full-time YouTube, I'd be stupid. I wouldn't be able to afford to eat, and I'm a big boy. But even then, who knows, mate? Who knows? Am I willing to take the risk? Probably not. It's just not worth the aggro. I like my life. It's nice and easy. I'll get up and go work. Come on, go fishing. You know, I just like a simple life. Don't get me wrong. I have the odd thing that gets right on my last nerve, and I have to have a go or say something, and then I'll get involved in a stupid, petty little argument on Facebook or something stupid like that. And then I'll just get myself in a bit of trouble. But sometimes I can't help myself. A lot of the time now, I've got a bit older, a bit wiser, grow up a bit. You just ignore it. Why have you just bitten? You just made yourself look a right tit. I know I don't need any help, but yeah, sometimes I do. Let's just get this chat back up. Sorry guys if I'm missing you. Amanda Warren, I'll have to have a look, Amanda. I will have to have a look. Is the missus in? I've just heard. The one and only. Where is she? Mrs. Fishlocker here. I'm always on my best behaviour. Craig, do you know, mate? I'm the same. If I'm honest, I am the same. Like it will take a lot. And Glorious, you are the man. Listen, when are you going to get your arse over here and we're going to go place fishing? I think if you was to come over here, we could what a video we could all make if you was here. Especially where's Smash as well? Danny, get over here, stop creeping. Yeah, Glorious, get out of my arse. Harry and Trace, yes, Tope is massively on the agenda. So my boss at the minute, has just bought a new trailer boat. It's an 18-foot Icelander with, at the moment, a 50 on the back. But because it only does 20 knots, he says it's too slow. So you're going to put 100 on the back. So yeah, we'll have that, as well as my Hydrus, Kev's Homewave. It'll be good if we can all get out somewhere where the Tope will be. Don't matter where. But there are some other things. Like, I mean, Tope are going to be like whiting for us this year, because some of the plans me and Kevin have got with our inflatables is well, watch your space. I'm not saying anything. I'm not going to start talking about it right now, but yeah, there's some big plans. Again, obviously, it all depends on what happens with lockdown. But if we have to go on the snide, we will. We'll just chuck it all in the car and go where we got to go. Do what we got to do. But yeah, we have got some really, I don't know if they're exciting or stupid, but yeah, we've got some plans. We have got some plans this year, especially. Oh, hang on, slow down. Everybody slow down with the comments. What's the longest fish you got except blue wow? Before 7 years, I'm a bit... My 4.25 m be with you then. Yes, Harry and Trace. You and Inglorious on a boat trip would be awesome. Yes, you know that. I don't know why my wife keeps writing Rays. Oh, I see. George, you're a legend. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Where is Kev? He's done one, hasn't he? He's left me to it. Right, I can read the comments better on this laptop and keep seeing it on here. Skippy, what's happening, mate? Lewis, yes. Get on the case, Lewis. Using it cheap wheel fladding, so 60 quid. What do you reckon I should get? Lewis, for 60 quid, mate, something like a Shakespeare Agility or something like that. Or look out for a second-hand Pen Surf Blast from Facebook. Kev just picked one up for 40 quid. They're the nuts. They really are. For 40 quid, they're bulletproof. But something like a Shakespeare Agility that will probably be all right as well for that sort of budget. But I would probably go for a second-hand reel with that money. Try and find a good second-hand reel. You might even be lucky to find a Shimano. Shimano. What's the name? I can't think of it. Old Tigra. Or an old Shimano 8000 Aerilex, again on Facebook. You'll probably get them for 30, 40 quid. Justin, he was here, but he's probably watching. He's been flat out with what's it called, the old Karate Kid. He absolutely loves it. John, I'm gonna have a go. I am gonna have a go. Mrs. Fish Hunter's a legend. Well, I've got to stop. Right, putting my finger on the screen. That's it, Justin Cobra Kai. Yeah, he loves it. He absolutely loves it. Yeah, Dan, you got to get over here, mate. Watching Cobra Kai in his flotation suit, yeah, you know. Sitting there with his boots on as well. Did you hear he got a new fish finder? One of his subscribers actually messaged me like, so as I'm his mate, could I tell him? And I was like, look, you tell him. So yeah, today he got a fish finder dropped off for his boat by one of his subscribers, totally for free. The man even dropped it to his door. What an absolute legend. And you, mate, Skippy. Happy New Year to you, dude. It's nice to see Jack and Justin in the chat. Our two elite subscribers, as me and Kev call them, the elites. But yeah, no, we got some good plans. And Dan, listen, this year, I mean, how far's the mainland from where you are? Dan, Inglorious, that is. Inglorious Fishing. Because, I mean, I think on a clear day, you should run over here on your boat. It won't be that long, will it? Do a bit of fishing on the way, catch your dinner. Me and Kev plan on going to the Isle of Wight and the Sib this year. Fish, George, you're George. You know you're a legend, mate. Thank you. Yes, we plan on going to the Isle of Wight this year on our Sibs from the south coast, going over there, doing a all-nighter over there. Michael Culliver, Norway, mate. I'd love to. One, I won't fly because I'm scared of it, so I'm pussy. And two, I just feel like I'd be a bit spoiled if I went to Norway and caught a load of big cod and big plaice and big dabs like I do, and the pollock and the coalfish, and then I came back here to catch whiting. I just don't know. Do you know what I mean? I just think, nah. I'd love to. I really would love to experience it, but I think I'd have the if I came back and had to catch whiting for the rest of my life. Bazza, do you know what we even thought about France? Just literally jumping on the ferry, going over there and fishing France. It's just something different, isn't it? I mean, the ferry's 25, 30 quid. We jump on the ferry and then shoot over there and just go and fish one of the North France beaches. Like, obviously not the Calais, but yeah, just drive a little bit down west and go down there and have a little look. John, well, that's the problem, mate. And at the end of the day, the people go, oh yeah, but you got more chance in crashing a car. Fish a couple of times a year and you go, Paul, watch Speedway, never had a bite. Leslie, I'll get back to you on that in a sec. If you crash your car, you got 50-50 in your percent. Crash a bus, crash a boat, you might sink, but someone comes over. If that engine at 35,000 feet fails, you're dying. End of. Staying at the Holiday Inn at Hulls Bay in Poole. And from our hotel window, I could see into the speedway. It was literally, I could see half the track. So I could see the bikes going round, and, I could see them going round for half the track, which was quite good, actually. Kept me entertained. I don't take a lot, but yeah, it kept me entertained quite a way. Jack, well, you're an absolute legend then. Spoke photography. Have I ever fished the Isle of Wight? Years ago, before YouTube. I had a little go at Sandown Pier, which is where the previous bass record come before John caught his one. So yeah, I have. And I'll be doing a bit more, hopefully, this year when we get over there on our inflatable boats. I'm just reading the comments off the laptop, guys, so ignore me head. Hi, mate. Head down to Norfolk in March with some hand. Would love to have a session with you. Ed Spink, yeah, mate. Again, it can be done. It can be done. You're not that far. Jigsaw Wayne, yes, mate. Thank you for the shout out for Kev. I'm sure it'd be thingy. I'm sure it'd be appreciative of that. Like, got to go. Like, it's all shout out, Mrs. Caveman. Nice one, Caveman Fisher. We'll see you on the next one, dude. We'll see you on the next one. Tide and Seek, what's happening? How you getting on? when I was a kid, I used to go on holiday to Hopton. I went to Caister as well. So yeah, it'd be definitely something I'd be well up for doing. I want to try and travel as much as I can next year because, again, as I've mentioned earlier, the fishing in the southeast is just crap. Don't get me wrong, when the rays are in, it's all right, but then I get bored of catching rays because they're like flat dogfish. The hounds, we never get bored of. But yeah, I want to travel. Back down to Bristol Channel. Fish knuckles on Sand Point. Mark, I will be getting back again. I'll be coming back to Bristol. Honestly, this year I will be travelling as much as I possibly can. Look, to be honest, guys, I won't lie. My plan is I want to carry on doing the way I'm doing for the next 2 years, and then in 2 years' time, I want to make this my job. I want to go full-time YouTube, just making videos, probably 3 a week. See how it goes. See exactly how it goes. So at the moment in time, I'm saving. Again, at the minute, it might just be a dream. I'll see what happens in 2 years. But if the views keep going up, the subs keep going up, there'll be no reason why I can't do it. Yeah. I've only got to earn as much money out of YouTube as what I earn now with my wages, which ain't $1 million, that's for sure. Can somebody, is anyone on my live feed that knows Daniel Birch? If they are, tell him I'm live and I can't message him back. Key Adventures on Facebook. Justin, who's that then? Who is it? 56 likes. Get your ass up. Oh, Lee, I'd love a common skate. Sorry, guys, I'm reading on here. I would love a common skate, but that's a long way up, mate. That's a like a 2 or 3 day trip for me. And they're not easy. Don't forget, I've got Mrs. Fish Hunter plus 3 little mini Mrs. Fish Hunters. So yeah, it ain't easy. It really ain't. Skippy, yeah, I fished, mate, fished Plymouth, Devon. We was pretty much in Devon the other week when we fished Chisel, and we got blown off a Chisel and then ended up in Devon. Lyme Regis, I'm sure that's classed as Devon. I might be wrong. Ed Spink, yes, mate. I've got a Fish Hunter suit. Fish Hunter. I am on Facebook, Instagram. Not that I use Instagram. I'm just on there. Just to make it sound good, because everyone goes, oh yeah, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever that means. And Twitter, I've never tweeted in my life. Not a clue. But Facebook and Instagram, yes. Lyme Regis was a nice place, although we turned up there about 3 o'clock in the morning, and it just rained. So it literally just rained. Give me 2 seconds, guys. This was my word. Sorry. Wife, children trying to come in. Are we still live? Here we are. No, Simon Brackett. I've never been to. Yeah, Justin, I will, mate. I will definitely check it out. I've never been to Tor Bay. Never. Again, that might be another shout somewhere else I could try. There are still so many places in the country that I need to try, but it's not that easy. It's not that easy. George, you ledge. We'll see you on the next one, dude. Thank you for the support. Yeah, Skippy, see, it's not far. It's Chisel and Plymouth ain't that far at all. But for me to travel from my house to Chisel is already 3.5 hours. To do another, it's not the driving there. The driving there, you're buzzing and you're off your tits, loving life. Driving home, you're hating life, trying not to die because I'm falling asleep. Honestly, I'm the world's worst for driving home. I'm always conking out. It is the worst feeling in the world, falling asleep while driving. Well, it's not. There ain't many people that travel that far. Don't get me wrong. There is a few hardcore people that travel further afield to fish, but I would say most people. Probably travel hour and a half, maybe max. Some people have to travel further, to fish, because some people are like right in the middle of the country and they've like 2 hours before they get anywhere to any sea. But them people have to travel 2 hours to good fishing, or they got like they're in the middle and they've got good fishing, and then they got crap fishing. So they can always just go to the good fishing. Whereas where I live is crap fishing. I've got to travel miles to get to the good fishing. Tour-based crap, too many seals. From Debbie. Oh, evening, Debbie. Kev, oh, you're back? Pro Plus, yeah, you know that, didn't you? Lee, yeah, I wish, mate. See, I wish I could do that. I don't get me wrong, I could get a boat on the Medway. I could put a boat on the Medway, fish there, so what's the point? There ain't none. I honestly, I don't, for the winter months, I don't understand why people bother with boats on the Medway. I just don't, because it's crap. There's nothing here. There was cod in the Medway, yeah, great, but there ain't been for 4 years. There's been, I think I know of about 5 or 6 that have been caught on the boats this year. And that's Steve Dentex, and I've been out of him, and he didn't find them. We couldn't find them the day I was there. I think one day they had 4, and then I think he had a couple of stragglers. It's just pants. 45 minutes to get to the sea from where I live. Dave's fishing. Exactly that, Dave. That's what I mean. Some people do have to go. Right. Good evening from a lorry cab in Devon. Yes, Mark, you're a legend. Where's Kev? Kev's there. When my boat goes tomorrow, you can have $10 million. Kev, you're a sea angler and never tied the carp, yeah. Lee, he's a proper secret sea angler. He's one of them ones. He's posh clothing, but at heart, he's just a dirty old sea dog. Yeah, Dave, exactly that. Do you know what? As much as I love going fishing, there's no greater experience than when you've been on a session. Like from me to Chisel, it's like 4 hours, or Bristol, it's 3.5. Putting up my drive and just going, oh, I'm on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love fishing so much. Like, it is me. Honestly, if someone took that away from me, my life wouldn't be worth living. As much as I love my kids and my wife, that fishing is half of me. You know, it's just, yeah, it's hard. It is hard, but I love getting in. It's nice to come back home to the missus and the kids. Do you know what I mean? After the time when I get back there in bed, but it's still nice to get in a warm bed when you've been out in the freezing cold beach all night. Jake, exactly that. Like you say, you've got a boat in the Midway, you don't bother it in the minute. There's no point. What is the point? Unless you're at... Look, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of people that love just going out catching fish. Love spending time on the water. And again, if someone said to me, oh, Bruce, today, do you want to go work or do you want to go out there and catch some whiting? Oh, actually, no, scrap that, because I'd probably rather go work and earn the money. But you know what I mean. You know where I'm getting at. Angling anxiety, that's the way, brother. You know that. Paul, I was the first time I fished Chisel, absolutely blown out my ass. And then the second time I went, again I was blown out my ass. And then when I went with Kev the other day, again I was blown out my ass. And I was thinking, when I go again, and again, and again, and again, each and every single time, I'll be blown out my ass. Because it is a killer. I don't know how them boys do that week in, week out. I really don't. Debbie Tucker, yes, thank you very much. Skippy, yeah, this is the thing, mate. A lot of people have. This is what we've just been talking about, like with Fishlocker and that. He's got great fishing on his doorstep. So he ain't got to travel. He can nip out of his front door, make a wicked video just as easy as going to the shop to grab a pint of milk. Some people they're just lucky, aren't they? Lee, I don't know if you're going to see them red trainers again. Do you know what? His birthday, he said the other day, was the 9th of December. He got them trainers. They weren't cheap trainers. We're not talking £100 from JD. They were expensive trainers. He just ruined them. Absolutely ruined them. Like, within a day. They had grease and oil all over them, and God knows what else, probably lugworm guts. And then he went to Chisel. I went to him, where are your wellies? Nah, I'll be alright. I don't need wellies. Alright, you'll be fine. He was there 20 minutes, you got a booty. Kev, don't listen. Are we all still there? Guys, what's happening? Decent sea fishing in Essex. Is the chat gone? Connection's not... No, it's not, is it? It's not good. Is the chat still working? South Coast saying you legend. Still there? Yeah, it is working. Alright, just making sure because my laptop's saying it's not. What's this? Yeah, no, it's all good. All good. All good. Signal is a bit crap, isn't it? Sweet. Right, so what Kev, I'm a flotation suit owner and everything. Oi, oi, Smash, get in. It's about time. Where you been? It's all going good, mate. It's all going. Question for me since the start. Yeah, no, it's not. Jennifer, North East Scotland is fishing well. Do you know what? I bet it is. I wish I could get up there. Smash fishing, been out for a meal. We're not even allowed to go to the local shop without getting shot. And you was out having meals and going fishing and stuff. Living the dream, Smash. Living the dream. What did you have for your meal? Let me guess. Seafood. Something that comes from the sea. Keeps buffering. I know, Debbie. It's pants. Oh, Rich. Sorry, mate. I missed your comment there. Really did miss your comment. Let's get off this. Hang on. Try plug my old laptop back in. Plug my old laptop back in. Oh, hang on. What's that? Why do you always have your rod rest sideways in the water? Jason, because it takes the bow out of the line better and you can see better bites. So instead of the rod tip just going up and down, you can see it when it's sitting sideways. It bends and your bite taps and it goes round like that. For me, I just find it better. Not just me, but a lot of people. But again, the main reason is because it takes the bow. It takes the bow out of your line. I've lost my chat again. Is it stopped on here? Let's try. Mark, yeah, you know. Yeah, do you know, I would absolutely love to as well. Mark, mono brave for me, mono, mate. I've always used mono. Look, yeah, I'd like to fish Norway. But again, like I just mentioned, someone else just mentioned that. It's the coming back home, isn't it? And having to fish our crap waters that have been raped. I feel like, although I would love to do it, they don't use balls as currency. So what's everyone else's plans? Reece, yeah, it is massively easier to catch fish in the seas abroad. Because they all come over here and catch our fish. Lewis, to be honest, mate, the next competition is going to be for the 10k subs. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm giving away Ziplex. To be honest, it's probably going to be the one I've got now, the LT14. As much as I love it, I'll get another one. But yeah, it's 200 quid rod. Anyone would be happy to win it. And if you're not happy to win it, then I'll just give you the cash for it, what I think it's worth, which is about 200 quid. So yeah, it could be 200 quid or a Ziplex rod. My Ziplex rod, which I think is what it's going to be. I've just decided that it's going to be the rod. What does the LT stand for? Maddie man, the tip's longer. What do you reckon? I'm going to go for long tip. Well, I don't. The laws on bait digging, I don't know. But if I want to exercise and I want to use a fork to exercise, I'm going bait digging. Why not? But listen, just because it's lockdown, people still want their drugs. Therefore, people still want lugworm. Blues MK, mate, I would say it very loud, but I've got kids and they're in bed, so I can't. Yeah, and I don't want to wake them up. Ashford Sea Angler, lighter tip. No, it's not. It's a long tip, mate. Um, Hello. How's that? Um, oh, hang on. What is everyone's biggest cod this year? Jennifer, my biggest cod this year is probably about £3. I'll to be honest, I've never really had a big cod. My biggest is only £6.8, and that was off the Admiralty Pier in Dover a few years ago on a match we done. I've actually made a little video of it, put it on there. The Maddy Man 22 centimetres. At least you're trying, love. At least you're trying. Jennifer, what's your biggest cod this year? Being in North East Scotland, I'm assuming it's going to be quite big. I've been trying to catch tope probably for 3 years. Hello, Aaron. What's happening, mate? Lee, I've got 2 fridges, mate. I've actually got my bait fridge is in my front room, which is full of worms. It's actually full of worms now as well. My best fish, yeah, it'll have to be my tope. Definitely, I think. I can't think of what else I've caught this year, if I'm honest. Not off the top of my head. I really can't. But I will be doing probably a best bits video, as I've got to keep them going. Skippy, that is a cracking fish. £11. Do you know what? I was fishing the other week with a pal. I can't remember which pal, but they were sent a picture of a £30 cod that was caught on Chisel. 19. Hold up a minute, Jennifer. £19, not that big really for round here. I'll tell you what, I think I'll be coming to North East Scotland a bit quicker than you lot think. £19 is not big. That bass on the Bristol Channel, that was a good fish, mate. But to be honest, you know what? I've never really been one to worry about bass. You know, a lot of people love their bass. Inglorious Fishing, £18 turbot, it's amazing. My bass from the Medway, that was last year, Steve. Hang on, someone's just... Is there anything, Reese, is there anything you haven't caught from Lee? Anything you haven't caught you'd love to catch? UK only. Yeah, there is. A tuna. A tuna. And I'd love to catch a turbot, because I've never caught a turbot. I know Inglorious is going to pipe up now and go, oh, come to Guernsey and catch one on my boat. And I'd love to, but I can't afford it. It's a lot of money. This year, 2021 is the year of the tuna for Fish Hunter. Mark my 2. And one of them chances I'm going to take. One of them is going to do well for me. I'm going to make it work. Ian Newman, thank you very much, mate. Mark Newman, this way was last year as well. I say last year, that was 2019. Zippy Lee, I'm definitely going to give the big stingrays a go this year, 100%, yes. Where's the best place to catch a stingray later in the year? Frank Jones. Look, so they catch them on the south coast, and I don't know exactly what beaches. Zippy Lee just said Bogner's a good place. I know they catch them on the Essex coast as well, on the east coast, Essex, North Essex. They get them up there. They also catch them at Herne Bay. They catch them on the Isle of Shipley. I've had my one on the Isle of Shipley. I had a 24-pounder there. So there's plenty of places to go, but again, and the rest of it, all he had to do was stand there and just hold on, and he held on for dear life, the boy. Frinton Fisherman, thank you. St Joseph's. I knew there was somewhere up Essex Way or Suffolk Way where they get them. I just couldn't remember. I don't know if is Frinton Essex or is that Suffolk? Mine was £30 cod from Cardiff Ford. Yeah, that's Alan. That's a nice fish. Some parts around where 300 foot water off the rocks, you can get some good fish coming. Jennifer, I'm coming to Scotland, definitely. Inglorious, plenty of tuna here. Just sand turbot, just saying. Yeah, I know. Danny, are you going to get a tuna this year or not? I mean, you're going to fish for sharks and accidentally catch a tuna. Smash. Do I think someone can land a tuna with a kayak? If he's got a support boat, yes, I do. I think you boys over there should try it. Smash, I think you should buy yourself a cheap little kayak and get out with Dan. Go and find them, hook into one, and have Dan just follow you around and make sure you're safe. Do you think someone can land a tuna on a sib? We'll find. Felix though, Joe, is there a cod at Felix though? Is there? Because I fancy a bit of that. Catch 2 tuna shark fishing. Yeah, again, obviously, if you're hooking into tunas and things on kayaks and inflatables, he will tow you around. But that's why, if you're going to do it, if you're really going to try and do it, you've got to be safe. You can't be a twat about it. Like, you need a support boat, or at least someone else with you, like another vessel. Whether it be a proper boat, or if you go out on a kayak, you could go out with an inflatable, something like that. You've got, just in case you get into trouble and you have to ditch everything and just let the tuna go. Do you know what I mean? And you've got to ditch it. Yeah, you've got to. Lee, what? Fancy not fishing there, you nutter. Exactly. So I think you two should do it. Smash and Inglorious. Make that happen. And make sure that when it does happen, that you make sure that I get in the credits at the end. Do you know what I mean? Like, Fish Hunter's idea, you know? Yeah, I definitely think something like that could work. Just a quick one. Is anyone watching from... And I wanted to see if it worked. So if anyone is here from the USA, please comment now. Jack, yeah, you know, Kev's 30 will tow anything. That's savage, mate. Honestly, it's scary fast. It's ridiculous. Smash. It would be tired out after towing. All that lobster you eat, boy. Definitely. Inglorious. Oh, yeah, but could you imagine the video? Could you imagine the video that would make? It'd go viral. You two would be millionaires. Smash Hunter and Inglorious all together. Do you know what? It would be a good laugh. It really would be a good crack. Justin, Kev did find out. Do you know what? That whole trip, right? He was going to me, nah, it's not. There's not water coming in. There's not. I was like, listen. When we first went out, there was like this much water in the bottom of the boat coming from underneath the floor. So when you was going along, the boat was lifting up, the water was draining at the back. Cushy. Then when we moved around, there was like this much water, and I was like, Kev, there's more water there. Nah, it's not. We're just going faster. We've lifted up more water's gone to the back. And then when we was coming in, there was like this much water in the back. I went, Kev, that is a lot more water. It turns out the bung in the back has lost its one-way valve, so he's literally just replaced it just before this live started. So yeah, good old Kev. Good old Kev. Smash would end up in England. Yeah, you know. Mark, yeah, nice one, mate, for that. Yes, that's a good shout, Tim P. I could drive to France and Dan would come pick me up. It's only 30 miles, Dan. 60-mile round trip, one Inglorious. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? I'll pay the petrol, diesel. So you just didn't know. I don't think we was sinking. We weren't sinking. Do you know what? Inflatable boats, sound silly, they're unsinkable unless you pop them, obviously. But as long as there's air in the tubes, you won't sink it. You just won't run out of them. Bought a sib in the summer for me and the boys. Do a bit of fishing, good fun. Yeah, Ants, Welsh Coast angling. They are. I love them. I do love them. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes when you've had a bad day's fishing, you've gone through all the effort of getting it all out, getting it all put away in your car, and especially if you roll it up and put it back in your boat like I do. It's just, if you have a bad day, you just all the effort. You just think, why am I bothering? What, I could have just fished on the beach and caught nothing today, and I wouldn't have to deal with all this. So yeah, it's I do love them. They're so much fun, and they're so versatile. They can go anywhere. They can literally go anywhere. And if you're safe with them, and you're not a twat, then you can. There's so much you can do with them. There is so much you can do with them. What else we got on here? What if you drop a tote in your sib? Dave, well, I didn't drop the one I caught this year. T did drop a bream and put an hole in the floor of one I had. The little tit. Yeah, literally, I've caught tote. I've had thornback raisin this year. I've had smooth hounds. I've had all sorts of. I've had bass. I've had all sorts of fish in my sibs. And then T, my little brother, catches a tiny, tiny little bream, dropped it, and the dorsal fin put an hole in the floor. Unbelievable. Keith Cov, no, I haven't heard of any bass regulations, mate. And if I'm honest, I don't really look out for them because I'm not really too worried. As you know, most of you know, I've put most of my fish back on, well, 90% of them. It's only been the last couple of fish that I've taken home, and that's Kev. Kev's had them. Like Kev had one of the cod from Chisel. He had the place the other day. So yeah, it's I don't really know what the bass regulations are. I don't know if anyone does because of what's going on with Brexit. What is even going on with that? They're still fishing in our waters. So what's the? Nothing's changed for us, is it? Nothing's changed. Brexit, we're still. Oh, I'm not even going to get into Brexit because it gets on my nerves thinking about it. Kev, yeah, Kev does need feeding up. Bless him. He does look like he could do with a Big Mac, doesn't he? Sometimes. Fella getting a jet ski and going to the Isle of Man to see his bird and got arrested. Craig, yes, I did. We was talking about this at work the other day. So, what an absolute nutter. Bought himself a jet ski, scudded over to the Isle of Man, and it was. How did they catch him out? I can't remember they caught him out, but yeah, what an absolute nutter. Because they weren't letting no one in, was they? Isle of Man is COVID-free because they basically shut their border, which is what we should have done last year. We shouldn't have let anyone in. If you were stuck out of the country, tough, unlucky. You're staying there until you've got the all clear, and then you can come back. But yeah, Isle of Man done that, and then yeah, Geezer bought himself a jet ski. What a legend! All for a rubber hat. Whereabouts do you live? Roughly. So John, do I get the Takakat or the Hydras? John, do you know what, mate? I've seen the Takakat with Carlo. He's been out on one while I've been out of him, and they do look fantastic. They really do. But I like the idea of having a front on my boat. So I've gone, obviously, well, I've got the Hydras, and if I didn't have the Hydras, I would have a proper boat. But John, speak to Carlo. Obviously, you must know. You must know about Carlo if you're talking about the Hydra. He's a very, very, very knowledgeable man when it comes to inflatable crafts for the water. I mean, and you know full well he'll look you up. I don't know what deal will do you with the Takakat, but if you're one of our subscribers, he's saying already that if you buy the Hydras and you mention Fish Hunter, you'll get a free set of wheels, and they're 130 quid. So again, it's a little incentive. It all helps, doesn't it? And I will say, having wheels on a sib is a must because what a lifesaver they are. Craig, you're in Northern Ireland, so what's it like over there fishing wise? Northern Ireland, I suppose. Is it any good? Yeah, John, exactly that free stuff, mate. And to be honest, if you had one of the Takakats off him, I'm sure he'd probably be able to sort you out some sort of deal because he does get them. Dave's fishing. What's the wheel of death, mate? I'm confused. I'm confused. The chat's disappeared. Thinking about getting a sieve for a couple of years. How long do they take to inflate and deflate? Dave Lawrence. So, I haven't got a proper pump. Yeah, Mark, they're fantastic. The roller on there is brilliant. I haven't got a proper pump, Dave. I've got a 15 quid one from like a local drug shop, a sort of stop shop up by me who sells a bit of like literally everything. And I plugged that into the thing. Jack, yes. I plugged that into the cigarette lighter in the back of my car because I got one in my boot. which blows up the hydrous. I would say 90% it will blow it up within about 3 or 4 minutes, all 3 tubes. But because I haven't got an expensive pump, I have to use the foot pump just to finish them off, to give them the solidness, if you like. That's probably not the right word, but yeah. So I would say to get it all up, to deflate it, you just push the valve in and twist it, and it deflates itself. You can then stick the pump on sort of suck mode, which sounds again weird, and suck the air out of it to get all of the air out. But I'll just literally roll it up. I roll it up, and that's enough. Stick a bit of rope around it, stops it from unraveling. Brilliant. Inglorious foot passion are inexpensive. Also, Premier Mint should be built. Dan, I'm thinking about it, mate. I'm thinking about it. Or is that a silly question? Might be a silly question. I don't know. Mark, that the roller, going back to the roller on the hydrous, do you know what? It's fantastic. It's probably one of the best ideas for an inflatable boat ever. It's not just the roller, but the cleat as well. I love it. I've got an air deck on my hydrous, and which there'll be a video of that going on my YouTube channel soon. So going to Guernsey this summer. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. I will look into it again. I will really look into it again. But it won't be something like Guernsey and Jersey are beautiful, and I won't want to go, and I don't want to see it without them. I want them to experience these things too. There is a lot of things I see, as we all do as sea anglers. Courses or anything you'd recommend for someone who's never been out on a sib or solo boat sib? Yeah, so Dave, you can do like powerboat courses, which are a couple of £100. But I would say, if you're not an idiot, find someone that has got one, go out there and have a go. Go out there with them. Go and spend a day out there with them. Because it's only because with the powerboat courses, these courses. Callum, thank you very much, mate. Thank you, honestly, thanks for the support. Yeah, with the powerboat courses, everything's all done by the book, and again, that's good. But you don't get the experience of what the experiences you need to get, I don't think, unless you're out there doing it yourself. So, Mark, if you know anyone that's got a sib, then go for it. Just get out there and just go for it. Don't obviously go out. Make sure the weather's right, and if you can go in a local estuary or something like that, or up a river, first of all, just to get your videos, Facebook groups, whatever you can, and then try it out. Lovely beaches that play fish. Oh, hang on, Dan, I've just lovely beaches that play on your fish at the bottom. Dan, yeah, exactly that, mate. Like I say, I'd never go over there without the kids and the missus, because like I was just getting back to what I was saying. As we all know, as sea anglers, when we're on the beaches, day, nights, evenings, mornings, we all see them things that not everyone sees. Not everyone gets to see. You can't see at your front door. Yeah, it's just there are things we see, and I wouldn't, and it annoys me when I see these things. Like the other day, for instance, I was going fishing. Oh, Dave Lawrence, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. The other day when we was fishing, me and Kev was going wherever we was going. I was driving down a country lane, and 5 deer ran across the road in front of me. Now, I don't get to see that many deer at all. And to see them run in front of my car, it was mad. I was actually talking to Kev. Well, I was sending Kev a voice note. He was in his van and I was in my car. He was going down the other route to me. I was like, oh, wow, it's deer. And it's just little things like that that you just wish you could share these moments with your family, with your loved ones. And sometimes it is annoying that I can't, you know. But it's one of them things. So like I say, if I go to Guernsey or Jersey, then they're coming with me. And that's the be all and end all. Even if I just go for a long weekend, do you know what I mean? I'd love to go over there and make a video with Dan. We might have to make it happen, you know. I want to come sib with the boys. I'm Southampton based sib. Got a 9 person. I might struggle to keep up. Jason Rogers, mate. No, listen, you ain't got to worry about the size, mate. It's all good. Apart from not going fishing. Oh, hang on. Frank Jones, do I know any tricks to avoid the whiting? No, mate. No. Because if I did, I'd probably keep that to myself, because that'd be like a top secret. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. But honestly, I haven't. Massive hooks, mate. Just go with 10 O's, 8 O's, 10 O's. But even then, you still get them. You still get them. Sammy, oh, mate, wow, thank you very much. I can't, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, lock 10p, lockdown avoids the whiting. Lockdown does avoid the whiting. Pack a tent, pop it up and smash his garden. Yes, I'd love to. I can imagine camping in Smash's garden. I'm happy to sleep on Dan's boat. If I sleep on Inglorious. Dan Birch, yes, I'm glad you're here. Listen, mate, I didn't mean to push the C button on you, bruv, but I was live and I couldn't answer. This is where the magic happens. This is where the magic happens. Do you know when Seaglow are going to reopen? Wayne, Seaglow's in the chat, mate. He's already open, I think. If you are waiting on, I would say if you're waiting on postage, if you've done and made an order with him, at the minute, everybody's struggling. I'm from Seaford, mate. See you fish there a bit. Have you ever been Tide Mills for flatties? Sammy, no, mate, I haven't. I don't even know where Tide Mills is, I'm not going to lie. Bandit Fishing, yes, you legend. Fish the Bristol Channel White and haven't turned up. Listen, guys, just a quick shout out. Oh, in fact, I'm shouting out to everyone. So obviously, you all know Inglorious Fishing. He's an absolute nut job, but we love him. He's a funny nut job. Smash Fishing is YouTube royalty. He knows what he doesn't know ain't worth knowing. And Bandit Fishing UK, based in Wales, I think, Bristol way, Wales. Their channel's amazing. They haven't got many subs. Not in the way of YouTube. I mean, they'll think they want a couple of thousand. They need more. They are the dog's danglies. Honestly, if you haven't checked out Bandit Fishing UK, get over there and have a look. Lovely couple of cod last week. Matt Elder, where was that from, mate? Fish the Bristol Channel, what haven't turned up? I'm open. What for that? Mixed grand. Would probably Seaglow, what would you say for that? Sam, yes. Sammy, I will give that a go, mate. I know exactly what you mean. Yes, I do know exactly what you mean. I'll have to have a little look. I will have to have a little look. Thank you, though. No, Bandit, it's the truth, mate. Honestly, honestly, you are probably one of my favourite channels at the moment, because the fishing you do relates to what. Wrecking for Pollock tomorrow. Nice one. That's 93. Fair play. Dave Lawrence, definitely Smash Fishing. Definitely Smash Fishing. Based Bristol way. Bristol Channel. It's there. Cup of tea, if you like. So I'm seeing a lot of love here for Bandit. Fair play. That's what I like to see. Mike, someone just asked, a good mixed ground rod for 300 quid. What would you say? Oh, yeah. Dave, don't forget angling and anxiety. My bad. Sorry, Kev. Much love. Yeah, big love, Jack. Dave, yeah, smashes Guernsey. Smashes Guernsey with Inglorious. Yeah, that's it, yeah. But Bandit UK are Bandit Fishing a Bristol Channel way. Jack, listen, I've got him too. I've got him too. Just not for that moment. What's the time? Does anyone know who's winning? Red or blue? Andy Cole, what rods have I got? I have got an LT14, and I've also got a Century. I've got a Century. Jack will tell you what Century I've got, because Jack really wants it. Don't you, Jack? 1-0 City. Yes, thanks, Debbie. Get in. Listen, if I've got to choose a team in Manchester, it's going to be blue. I honestly, There's, I don't even want to talk about them. The red ones, I hate them. Still 0-0. No offence at all. The two women watching this, Jennifer and Debbie, both of them have come up with the football scores. Fair play, girls. Jack Finch, yes, that's it. Tip to know the light. Century, tip to know the light. That Jack wants. I'm sure Jack will end up with it eventually. Well, it's 1-0 City. Come on, City. Let's keep it going. I don't want Man United to win anything this year. Well, I think it's time for another Coke, boys. Cheers. It's all wool. Baz, a Century G1. I've never had one. Not a G1. I had a Ignition once. I think it was called an Ignition. I think I paid about 30 quid for it. It was battered. I didn't keep it that long. Weekend Fisher, thank you very much. Come on, Man United. Not that I support anything but fishing. No. Smash. Get out. You can't support Man United. You live the furthest away in the country. Dan, ta-da. Not as boring as your DJing videos where you get one watcher. Fixed ball recommendations other than the Surf Blaster. Got to be a Shimano Ultegra, I think. Got to be a Shimano. No, I know you don't care for football, mate. I know. It's all about the fishing. I've got to get over there, and I smash. Well, I've got a holiday booked for Cornwall this year. A big family holiday, me, the missus, and the kids. But obviously, with everything that's going on, if that gets blown out, there's a good chance I could be having a little travel over there. There's a good chance. Lee, do you know what? Smash. I know I've got to get over. Mike, do me a favour, Mike. Message Andy Nuttall on Facebook and tell him I'm on YouTube, because he's messaging me saying he thinks I'm on Facebook, but I'm not. I'm obviously live on YouTube. Andy Nuttall, you must know him. Oh, Miss Fish Hunter, if you're watching Mrs. Fish Hunter, you're watching it miles away. I didn't realise you were still watching. You need to fast forward it, dear. Oh yeah, you know, Jack. Can you set up a live camera on the rod? Smash, can you set up a live camera? I want to get a push net as well myself, actually, because I fancy having a go at the old push net. Yeah, I would smash. I was wondering that, to be fair, Tim. I'm not sure what you mean either, mate. Well, hang on. Yeah. I'm getting confused myself now with this chat. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Mate, the hunt for an outboard is hard work. Like, such hard work. There's nothing about. Well, I wouldn't say not in my price range, because the stuff that is about should be in my price range. In fact, I should have too much money that I've got really saved up, for one, but they're just, people want stupid money from them. People want stupid money from them. I really don't know what my message is on about. Oh, Smash, you got to do a live fishing stream, mate. You got to. Don't get me wrong, it is a bit hard work, but I mean, I don't do the I don't do the live when I go fishing on a beach or places like that. But when I'm down the river with the boys, we always go live just because we have a good laugh. It's if you're doing a nice easy session, a local one, I love it. I do. I think it's great. What else we got coming? I've lost my chat again. Yeah, Smash. That's exactly it. Do one, Nick. Do one tomorrow. Lewis, I'm going to let you into a little secret, but don't tell no one else. There's no $1 million. There's no $1 million. Not yet. Just don't tell no one. That's between us, me and you. Yeah, Dave, I like the lives. I do like the live because, like I say, you can all have a chat and we can all engage together type thing. You can ask me questions, I can ask you questions, and it's just the way it goes. It's backwards and forwards, isn't it? It's like, yeah, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I was thinking about doing a few of them, John. To be fair, doing some catch and cook videos, but I can't cook. I really can't. I can't at all. Mrs. Fish Hunter feeds me, or I'd starve. Exactly that. What's the signal like at the minute? Mike, you can't cook. Ringing the Chinese or ringing other takeaway people is not cooking. Jack, do you know what, mate? It might be that catch and cook on the Isle of Wight. It'll be a. Tracy, give it a go, mate. Let us know how you get on. I don't blame you because if I lived closer to Chisel, I'd be fishing it myself. Stuff you locked down. Right, so Simon, that outboard on Gumtree in Chigwell is a White Johnson 9.9. I actually know the owner. I bought my last boat off him. I bought a Honwave off him last year. Adan, his name is. Nice fella. He's actually been messaging me tonight. He wants to come out on the boat. Yeah, I have seen it. It is a nice engine, but it's a little bit out of my price range. And I want a 15, if I'm honest. It is only a little bit out of my price range. I could save a bit more and get it. He's in no rush to sell, and I'm at the minute in no rush to buy because we're in lockdown and what. Yeah, Kev, I'll get what you're saying. Yeah, another thing. See, Dave, something right now. This come up on Facebook earlier. Apparently, this is a loophole you can get away with. So, I'm not religious at all. Couldn't care for it. Really couldn't. All it does is cause dramas. But I could be religious. Alan, yes, I'm after a two-stroke 15 short shaft. It's been an absolute nightmare trying to find one. Um, I now believe in the fishing gods. And every time I cast my lugworm and squid and other baits into the water, that is my offerings to my gods. And I'm pretty certain you can get away with that because they couldn't. Gotta get a new reel, man. You can't use. I'm not a child. I haven't. Oh, Alan, I see you had a Mercury and then it disappeared. Dave. I have a Mercury Sea Pro. Alan, what one's that, mate? Is that a newer one or an older one, or I don't know? Hold up, Justin. Don't be sending Kev private messages and not me. Like, I want some loving too. Alan, all right, nice one. Well, listen, Alan, if you're on Facebook, message me on Facebook, either through the Fishlocker page or Reese, whatever. Craig Hall, how can they stop it? How can they stop it? I couldn't see them doing it. Yeah, but no, I've looked high and low for an outboard for my boat, and I just can't find one. There was a 15 Mariner on Facebook last week. The bloke had tried to put hydro fins on it, drilled the hole and cracked the cavitation plate. So I went. Well, I mean that don't really matter. And not only that, Nath, the fat fish chaser, could weld it up for me anyway. So it's no problem. When I had a look at it, got to the fella's house. He'd been running it all day in a bucket of water that looked like it was. It took him ages and ages and ages to try and start it again. So I just thought, I ain't spending 700-800 quid on this. I can't remember how much it was. 700 quid, I think he wanted for it. I did bid him, but he wouldn't take my bid, and I just said, well, I'll leave it then. It's not this easy. It's that, isn't it? Imagine the police trying to tuck the rods. Carnage. Yeah, you know. Fishing rods only this year. Literally chucked hundreds worth of bait in the water last year. Dave, don't we all? Don't we all? The time and effort that we put in to get in the bait, whether we buy it, dig it, whatever. I mean, do you have to have a group of 3 or something and have your own hymn to make it class as real life? And we could all just say our bivvies like our church or whatever else it is they call them. Has my chat died? Has it died? What's this all about? What's these stickers? Sorry guys, I'm playing with the laptop. I don't get that. Get off. Oh, I've lost it now. I'm gonna have to get back on here. Lost my comments and I'm touching stuff that I shouldn't be. Yeah, no, I think that's a plan then. Well, Jason, it is. Like, 100 years ago, it would have been, wouldn't it? You would have been out gathering food. People still doing, like North America. I watch all them programs on Discovery that they live off the land and stuff. And yeah, if they want fish, they have to go and catch it. They can't buy it. Well, they probably can, but they don't. They go and catch it. That's how they feed their family. That's what they do. That is what they do. Time's getting on. I'm going to go and chill out for a bit and then go to bed and get ready for work in the morning. If any of you are still fishing, good luck to you. Fair play. I don't blame you. I probably still will. But there won't be no fishing videos. Not for a while. Not until the lockdown ends. Because I can't be bothered with the dramas. So yeah, everybody, be lucky. Thanks, Justin. Ta-ra, mate. Thank you guys who've done the super chat. It means a lot. Yeah. We'll see you soon. Stay safe. And keep it fishy. Oh, I pushed the wrong bloody button. Ta-da.